So I'm here with Adele from Mint Lighting. We've worked with Adele over many years to light places beautifully. Adele is a lighting designer, so Adele lays out light for customers and talks with customers on how to light their spaces beautifully. Maybe you can introduce yourself, Adele, rather than me.
So what I am ultimately is an architectural lighting designer. So I care about how light functions in a space, how it changes the environment within the walls. We've never been terribly focused on decorative lighting. We've always held the belief that the decorative lighting in a home is the jewellery of a home, so it should be chosen by the person who's going to live there. But one of the ways we describe what we do is, we will tailor the most beautiful suit for you to wear, and you decorate it however you like on the outside. So that's what we do.
So for Amphis, human-centric lighting is really about putting the people in the centre of the process. So when you're lighting your space, is how do the people use the space, and how does light affect those people? So there are, we were talking before around how human-centric, how do we talk about human-centric lighting? There's so many studies and so much information around human-centric lighting out there, but for us at Amphis, it's about how does light affect people and how does light affect the space that people are in?
Well, so human-centric lighting is just the modern way of saying architectural lighting design, ultimately, because it's using light in a space to create an environment for people that facilitates their best light. So it's the right light in the right place at the right time, and that's what architectural lighting design ultimately is.
Our experience in here has been that people are passionate about it. When they're given the opportunity to discuss it and talk about it, and quite often people will come through and say, I wish I had have done something with my home that I've just built, or I wish I had have done this 10 years ago because I'm living in a house with just rows of downlights, or too much light above me and not enough light.
And doesn't it break your heart? It breaks my heart every time, especially when it's a beautiful home.
Yes.
And you just think you've just, through no fault of your own, through poor advice from people that haven't been educated about what difference it can make, you've ended up with like a stunning home, but you're going to be buying lamps for the rest of your life to try and make it work.
And for us, then, that's where we see human-centric lighting is the person in the space. How do they use the space? How does the light affect the space for them? Not necessarily about the signs of circadian rhythms and flicker and those things, which are important and we know are important, but really it's starting at that base level of what do you want to use the space for, where do you want the light to be, how do you want your environment to feel when you're in it.